Guys, keep going, doing the questions this week. So we'll jump right into them. Jack Gruber, thoughts on Instagram videos? Instagram videos are alright. They're good for when you're cruising with the boys, maybe down the skate park, maybe on just a cheeky little ledge or a little rail, but any further than that, like when you start putting up Instagram videos of doing 20-stair rails or shit like that, I think it's a bit crazy. There's less place to put your photos or your videos, you know, instead of putting photos in mags or saving up sick clips for a video on the internet or a DVD, people are just putting out the one clip straight up. So I guess it has good things and bad things. Me personally, like when I go riding, last thing I'm thinking about is filming an Instagram video, that's for sure. Like, because I probably only ride 2 times a week, like Saturday, Sunday, and you know, when you don't ride every day, and they're the only 2 days you get to ride, that's the last thing you're thinking about. You just want to head out, you know, and just have fun. Yalfry _ not exactly sure if that's how you say it, but we'll go with it. How do you keep yourself entertained while an injury puts you off your bike and away from work? Obvious ones would be DVDs, magazines, bloody PlayStation, drinking. You got to keep occupied, even doing another sport. Like I hurt my shoulder a while ago and I couldn't ride because I couldn't pull up, do bunny hops, but I could still snowboard, so I was going up to the snow more often. Find something else that you can let a bit of energy out. Jake _Lane _BMX _2001. Where do you go? Where do you have to go street riding? An easy answer would be go to wherever your city is. So for instance, we're in Canberra, so most of the time if we want to go ride a street, we just go to Civic. Start off at the skate park there and just cruise around the city and hit a few ledges and a few rails. But Canberra's funny because if you're chasing bigger stuff, you generally go to the suburbs. So it just depends where you live, really. If you live in a country town, well, you might have to start digging some jumps or something because they don't necessarily have the best street. What's your favourite style of riding? Written in by Luke M3W30W. I guess street riding would be my favourite style, but it doesn't. Like, you don't even have to have a favourite style. You still can appreciate everything else just as much as what you mainly do. I'd probably prefer riding street, watching street, but it doesn't mean that I don't enjoy watching other stuff. But yeah, let's go with street riding. Brandon Burke, photography, asked, what's your plans for the near future in regards to BMX and work? I'd be interested in going to America. I haven't been there yet to go riding. It'd be good to see a lot of the spots you see in the videos. Cooper Brownlee heads there pretty often, so I've been talking to him lately. So hopefully mid next year, I'll be over there for a couple of weeks. For work, I'm a plumber by trade, so I just finished my journeyman at Daytech, and then I'm going to start Night Tech shortly, which goes for 2 years. So I guess like I would plan to finish Night Tech 2 years, get my license, and then go to America mid next year. So Tyson Jones Penny, what is a good street rider and why? It kind of depends what you're into. For instance, myself, I like bigger obstacles, rails sort of thing, but then there's other people who like playing around on little ledges. To me, it's not that fun, but probably because I'm not that good of a rider is why it's not fun. I prefer to hit bigger stuff, a bit scarier, kind of only got one chance to do it. Being a good street rider doesn't necessarily mean you have to be, tech savvy. You can be basic as and still be a good street rider. I guess a good example is probably Tom White. Tom White, like, he's not crazy tech, but he fucking does some sick shit. But I guess, yeah, what makes good Street Rider is just sending it, I reckon, personally. But if you want to play around the ledges all day, that's cool too. If you've got any thoughts, hit us up and we'll get back to you for sure. Yeah, cheers.